All right, can I admit something? I've never played a Resident Evil game. I know nothing about it. There's a gaping wound in my gaming history where for 15 years I really didn't play any games. I know nothing about Resident Evil. From what I've seen, I'd always assumed Resident Evil is about a group of residents in a retirement community who are evil. Old people living in Florida who are pissed off at the homeowners association for changing the rules, and then they take matters into their own hands. Kill the homeowners association. Makes sense. If you've ever had a homeowners association, they are the evil ones. What do you mean I can't use the pool past 7 p.m.? What do you mean I can't paint my house a certain color? What do you mean I can't sunbathe naked in my own front yard? They deserve to die. They are the evil ones. So I set out on a journey to play my very first Resident Evil game, and I decided to join the hype train and play the newfangled game that all the fans are talking about, and that is Resident Evil 4, the remake. Now, I heard this game would scare the crap out of me, so I went to where these senior citizens get their diapers, and I picked up my own box of diapers just in case. A man can't be too careful when dealing with evil homeowners associations. They're the worst. Everyone says if you're playing a Resident Evil game, you have to turn on the surround sound and shut out all distractions. Distractions? My kids are the biggest distraction.
Daddy, can you take me to the daddy-daughter dance? Daddy, will you play catch with me? Daddy, I stepped on a rusty nail. I need to go to the hospital.
Enough. Daddy has Resident Evil to play. So I did what any good dad would do, and I sent them off to military camp for 2 weeks. With all the distractions out of the way, the kids off at camp, I installed the Sonos 5.1 surround sound in my gaming room. In the front, we have a giant Sonos soundbar so that I can hear screaming coming from the front, and I have Sonos speakers in the back so I can hear screaming coming from behind me. Now I have all the screaming all around me. Resident Evil is a dark game, so you need to play it in the dark. No summer sunshine luring you outside. So I installed blackout shades in my game room so no reality could seep into my game room at all. Now in total darkness, I was ready to take on these angry senior citizens. And holy crap, these senior citizens are angry. They are tough as hell. They keep coming at me even after I shoot them in the head. They're coming at me with pitchforks. They're coming at me with axes. Who gave all these old people giant sharp axes? And better yet, they're coming after me with dynamite. They must think I work for the homeowners association. This game scared the crap out of me, hearing thumping of floorboards above my head. The main character, Leon, asking, "What's that up there? What's that sound?"
What's that noise?
Knowing that I'll have to face some scary as hell creature in a moment, the anticipation builds a tension that had me tightening my butt muscles the whole time. You know what I'm talking about, don't pretend you don't. And then there's the dungeons in the castle. Holy cow, the rattling of chains, no lights, just a flashlight. Let me say something about the flashlight for a second. These developers did a marvelous job of making it look like it used to when I was a kid and me and my friends would go explore this old abandoned house which was down the road from where I lived. Boarded up, had satanic drawings on the wall, nothing but a flashlight in our hands, me and my merry band of friends creeping ever so slowly. There's magazines on the floor, old clothing scattered around, shadows making it seem like ghosts or creatures were about to jump out at every corner. The flashlight effects and the detail in this game are second to none. They are scary as hell. They do exactly what they're supposed to do, and I loved every minute of it. Except for the parts where I kept stepping in bear traps every few minutes. These guys kept putting bear traps all over the damn place. There must have been a sale at Cabela's on bear traps. This game runs 16 chapters. I love games with chapters because I'm such a big book reader. I know where I am in the story. I know how much longer I can expect to be scared out of my mind. The first few chapters, 1 through 6, take place in the village. Chapters 7 through 13 take place in the castle. Chapters 14 through 16 take place on the island. And the variety of villains here are super impressive. Some you have to hit in the head, some you have to hit in the kneecap, so they'll drop their shields first. Some are fat globs that look like Baymax from Big Hero 6, and many are just angry senior citizens with pitchforks or Molotov cocktails. And there are plenty more villains that I won't even tell you about if you want to pull the shades and dive into this game for yourself. I'm glad that I finally got a chance to play a Resident Evil game, and I can't wait to play the others in this series. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you dare, and please let me know in the comments below which Resident Evil game is your favorite of all time. I can't wait to try them all out, and I'll see you real soon. Now it's time for me to go change my diaper.